Hey, what's up guys? So today we're gonna go ahead and be going out to the lake to try to catch some trout. I know for a lot of people that have been fishing at the lake we usually fish, I've been having a lot of trouble trying to find the trout, trying to actually catch them. Um, but yeah, we'll be out there quite a while, see if we can catch anything. Hopefully we'll catch a trout and get to see how we did it, see how we didn't do it, whatever happens. So yeah, we'll see when we get there. I also forgot to mention, check out what I got at work.
Open up your eager eyes. Listen to the earth tonight. There's nowhere else to be. Name it up in the marquee. Do you feel it? Do you feel it yet?
So this lake has gone through so many fish kills that it's really hard for the fish to grow. As soon as the fish start getting good size, they all die. Last year, about a year ago, somewhere around there, we had a pretty bad case of golden algae happen to us, and well, we lost all our fish. And it wasn't until recently that they restocked it with bass and anything like that. So yeah, this lake is usually hard to fish. With this lake, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, we'll probably never catch a big bass, really any fish here, just due to the fact that there's so many people that like to take the fish home and eat them. And yeah, unfortunately that's the sad truth about it. When you get in your car and you forget you left the door open. Hey, what's up guys? So as you can tell from the last clip, that day of fishing didn't really go so well. I've been going out I've gone out a few times since the last few clips, but no luck. Fishing's been really slow here. So yeah, it's been making it hard to really put out a video for you guys. But yeah, hopefully all you guys had a good Christmas and got everything you wanted. And hopefully the presents that you did get for someone else, they did enjoy. But plan is I'm gonna go ahead and head out tomorrow, back out to the lake, see if I can make another video for you guys, another fishing video, catch maybe a trout, a bass, one of the two. Other than that, this weekend we're planning on hopefully going out to Las Cruces, New Mexico to go fishing at the pond they have at NMSU. Apparently they stock the pond with trout every year, but other than that they have catfish, they have smallmouth supposedly, which is I mean, it's a good thing. I still haven't caught a smallmouth yet, so maybe my first smallmouth will be this weekend. So yeah, to go ahead and make up for losing a few videos here and there, I'm gonna go ahead and go over a few things that I picked up for on Christmas, a few things that were gifted to me on Christmas. Alright, so let's see what I got. So first few things I picked up, or actually I should say I got for Christmas, is 3 KVD 1.5 square bills. These are really good when the springtime comes. Here at Elkheart we have a very soft bottom, very sandy bottom, but there's also some areas that are very rocky. A lot of the fish that we've caught have actually been just running one of these through the bottom, and yeah, the most success has actually come from this little shad pattern. But yeah, these work really good when it comes springtime there at the lake. Let's move on to the next thing. I got another square bill. This is a Rick Clunn Classic. This is a Series 3 square bill. Kind of close to the, looking like the Arashi square bills. I've never tried one of these, so I'm pretty excited to go ahead and try it out. See if I can catch a fish on that. Another thing that works very well is these little small Booyah micropond spinner baits. It has a Colorado blade, just that white and with the red belly. These work very well through pretty much all of the season. 1/8 ounce, 1/4 ounce. You can even go up all the way to a 3/8, and we've actually had some pretty good success with that as well. Moving on to the next thing, this is a Strike King Tour Grade football jig. Now, I don't really fish jigs too much, but I'm excited to go ahead and try this one out. Come springtime, this will probably be something really good to use. The bass here, kind of, their habits are a little bit different than anywhere else that you would fish. Anywhere else you would throw these right now during the winter, and you'd pick up quite a few, but apparently not here. So yeah, I picked up quite a bit of crankbaits this Christmas. We got two H2O Express Model S, one in giant shad and hickory shad. These are really good baits for the same thing. Like I said, a lot of the square bills work really good for the springtime. Apparently now people are starting to catch them using these, just running it right below the surface of the water, letting it come back up. But especially this color, ghost shad, it looks almost like a small little rainbow trout, which right now, since there's no shad in our lake, a lot of the bass are feeding on those trout. So we're now down to the last few things. Next thing is another jig. This is a 3/8 ounce swim jig by Jawbone. Got in the red and black. These work really good, especially right now. I've always caught on black and red, watermelon red, and black and blue is what's done the best for us this year so far. Like I said, a lot of the fish died off around this time last year. Last year when they stocked the lake with trout, we lost a lot of fish due to golden algae infestation, which killed off a lot of fish. Surprisingly, they pulled out a lot of fish that we never knew even existed in that lake. A lot of them could have been other people's pets, and they just didn't want them anymore since they started getting bigger. We were told that they pulled out a few gar. They pulled out they pulled out a few bass that were at least over 6. Which, I mean, unfortunately, we didn't get to them in time. And yeah, I mean, right now we're starting over. Moving on to the next thing, I picked up these Jawbone frogs. Got just the black and a chartreuse. I don't really fish frogs too much, but for $2 I couldn't really pass up that deal, honestly. Another thing that I picked up during that whole 5 for $5 or 5 for $2 each deal was the Jawbone jerkbait. Another little shad pattern, that blue with the yellow stripe. Like I said, these colors work really good from the springtime pretty much until now. The last few things, we got a watermelon red Yum Dingers, and I like to use these wacky rig pretty much all year long. They'll start biting on a stick bait, Senko style bait, always wacky rigged or Texas rigged. Just work like a jerk bait. Just twitch it and then pause as soon as it's falling. They love to pick that up. Another thing I got, these are Jean LaRue Biffle Bugs. It says the original salt impregnated lure. They're basically another creature bait, kind of like the flipper from Lake Fork. But yeah, these being black neon, pretty much black and red. So another thing I forgot to mention is I actually picked up a reel from a fellow local YouTube angler. Name is Sergio. I went ahead and picked up this Wright McGill Skeet Reese Victory Reel. I also have a review on that coming out pretty soon. Not really sure when. Just go ahead and make sure you subscribe if you want to see that. That way you get up to date on anything new that I pick up, on any new reviews. I'll go ahead and put his channel link down below. He does make some pretty interesting videos. Hopefully coming soon we can go ahead and get some new videos out with him in them. Not only the Bearded Angler, but him as well. We have a few local anglers here in El Paso that I mean, maybe we'll go ahead and set up some trips sometime to go fishing with them. And yeah, go ahead and make sure that you like and subscribe to go ahead and be up to date on anything new, any new content that I put out. Like I said, we've got a few interesting ideas coming up, and yeah, I will see you guys when we get out there.
You feel